What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back at you with another video, and today we are doing the Jacksonville Jaguars 7-round mock draft. So I'm surprised the Titans one didn't hit up as much as the Colts one did, given that the Titans video for the record predictions blew up compared to the Colts one. But hey, I'm not going to really complain. Got some really nice comments on the last couple videos. Really do appreciate the support, guys. We're at 49 subs. Absolutely insane. Of course, as I say that, we're probably going to drop like 800 subs, so nice. But last time I called out subs, I dropped a couple, but it's okay. Appreciate every single one of you guys. And today, yeah, we're going to be doing the Jags, and we're going to, again, be doing, we're going to be shuffling these picks around, so it's going to be kind of interesting, the whole scenario with this, but at the same time, because Jacksonville's going to have to get the 5th pick and the 2nd pick, so that's why I chose the Jets. So again, I'm probably going to skip over it because of the fact that I have to plan out how the hell I'm going to be able to get these picks, but it's okay. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to be doing these trades on the picks, so we'll see if we keep this in here, but let's go with it. First pick in the draft just went Creed Humphrey. Again, I don't know if I'm going to keep this in the video, but I'm going to now trade the Jets pick. We're only going to just trade one of the Jets picks to the Jags, just because it's supposed to be the Rams pick. And I actually am going to trade back all the picks to the Rams. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we're back. The picks should be in correct order now. And it is kind of fallen for us with Creed Humphrey going #1 overall to the Redskins. Kind of nice here, guys. We have our pick of the litter at quarterbacks. And, I mean, I have gone Justin Fields so many times at #2 overall that it's kind of getting sickening to me. Again, we're doing these teams at the tops of the draft, unfortunately. So I gotta evaluate the other options here. And Gregory Rousseau's not worth this pick. Micah Parsons could be, but I'm not gonna be that ballsy of a person. I'm gonna go Trevor Lawrence here. We're gonna go T-Law, tank for Trevor. So I think I did this in my other draft as well. Trevor Lawrence is gonna be going here. Just because, I mean, I kind of given Justin Fields every single time with the first pick, and I think Trevor could honestly fit this scheme a little bit better. It feels like a more of a Trevor Lawrence type scheme. And Jamar Chase went, so we're not going to be adding him to the team. But Micah Parsons is here, so we, again, have our pick of the litter when it comes to whatever the hell we want. Could go 2 quarterbacks. No. I'm going to go Micah Parsons here, someone to add to that linebacking core. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, oh, dude, this is going to be ass. I already took these 2 guys back to back. And my, what I would do first round mock. We're not going to do that bullshit again. Let's see what other options are here. I mean, there's not really too much for us in terms of, like, what we can for value at this pick. And this is kind of what I would do. An edge is not a problem here, guys. Linebacker's a kind of a need. Man, I mean, at #5, I would honestly trade down at this spot, but you do need some, I mean, God, it is one hell of a hard pick to do, guys. I mean, we could go Travis Etienne here and just pair him up with T-Law, but #5, like, are you kidding me? If this is like #15, okay. I don't think we can do that, though. So let's look at the tackles, because, I mean, you know me, when in doubt, go to the offensive line. And I see that there's a need for both. You guys are going to hate me for this. There's a need for both tackle and guard. And there's a guy who can fill both tackle and guard. His name's Alex Leatherwood. So I'm going to go Alex Leatherwood as an interior offensive lineman because he was #1 in the country. #1 in the country, guys. Do not get mad at me for that. He was #1 in the country at guard. So do not even try me right now. Marvin Wilson's still on the board, which is very interesting. That is very interesting. Oh, fuck. I was going to go for Fiole. I'd love that as a Steelers fan. But I would, oh, man, Marvin Wilson to the Vikings is a great pick. Actually, he was planned on, like, going to that pick this draft before he didn't. But, hey, I guess you can't really get too pissy. Travis Etienne falls to us, guys. Why not, right? Like, we have Leonard Fournette, so we think, because there's trade rumors. Why not just add in, like, Trevor Lawrence's buddy? Like, he is, like, those two are definitely the best options on that entire team. So We will be having one pick for the Jets later on that I will be skipping over. Brevin Jordan falling to the Steelers. Man, Steelers having a good draft. Honestly, would have been more liking it if it was flipped, those 2 picks. But hey, they got 2 players that are good. That's just what we can do. We can't just trade away all of our picks for a player on. Oh my God, this draft has been falling so well for us. Javon Holland falls to the 3rd. Guys, I know we have Ronnie Harrison back there, but when there's a talent like Javon Holland falling, I think this guy's like top 15 talent. I need to watch him more, of course. But Javon Holland is a jack-of-all-trades guy. You can stick him back there. He'd be so solid in our rebuild. Just continue developing him in certain areas. Like, he's not going to be a liability at all in any case. He just won't be a stud until you train him and make him less raw. So Javon Holland is going to be the pick here. Absolutely insane draft so far for the Jaguars. I mean, you're addressing every single need. This is absolutely amazing. I'm not even faking this excitement, guys. This is actually, I mean, I'm just a huge fan of all these guys that we're picking right now. I think it's great. And of course, me as a Steelers fan, I'm Desmond Ridder. Oh my God, that'd be actually kind of sick. I'd be down for that. Tutu Atwell. That'd be interesting. I don't really think he fits in the Seahawks scheme. Marco Wilson's a solid pick, but now we're sitting here. Reed Blankenship, I don't think he's worth that much. If you guys want to see what I think, this is definitely not updated. This was like done like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. We still have some guys here that I think are close to first-round quality players. Okay, so yeah, let's look at the draft though. Let's look at who's here. Elijah Molden, I get him in every freaking draft ever. Trey McKitty's actually not bad. I'm pretty sure he came from UCF, right? I think he came from UCF as a wide receiver. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I can't see I can't read this fast. Oh, he was on the Seminoles. He was, yeah, so I think he was a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver type. So, he's definitely someone we can add, but he's really not that different to me from Josh Oliver. And I think Josh Oliver was a good pick. Nick Eubanks could be a solid pick here as well. I mean, there's not really too much value that we can get. Let's look at the linebackers, though, see if anybody fell. Nick Bolton is a really solid guy. I don't think he should be falling this far. Same thing with Monty Rice, man. I think, and then Peleai Gaotiote, I think that he's finally in a place where it's like a little bit disrespectful to him. I think he's more of like a 3rd-round guy, but I mean, 4th, it's not bad. Nick Bolton's an absolute train. He just destroys people. And on this linebacking core, you have Joe Schobert, a really good tackler, but then you don't really have too much. Like, Miles Jack is very good at coverage. He's very good all around. I mean, I'm not going to knock Miles Jack at all. Do not go after me, Jaguars fans. I think he's absolutely amazing. But Telvin Smith's not a very aggressive tackler either. He's very good coverage. You have 2 very good coverage linebackers and 1 tackling linebacker. I think that's perfect to let Nick Bolton learn in. Like, let him learn under Joe Schobert. And after a couple years, you know, you could have a solid, like, one of the best linebacking cores again in the NFL. Like, Nick Bolton's a beast. Why not? I mean, it's just way too good value at this point, in my opinion. I think Nick Bolton is, like, mid-second. Like, I, of course, have to look more at him. But I think that he has some insane potential. Puka Williams, really solid running back as well. Daz Newsome's still here. That's an interesting one. I'm not going to get Elijah Molden, guys. You know I have a hard-on for Elijah Molden and Justin Ross. I don't have a hard-on for Justin Ross. I'm happy that they're just putting him at like number 6 or number 7 overall, and it's like, I ain't going to do that, guys. So I'm pretty happy that Justin Ross was finally taken off of the pedestal. I still think he's like a early 2nd-round prospect, though. That's some complete disrespect. Yeah, so that's some complete BS. Mohamed Ibrahim is a monster running back. He is so underrated. I love Ibrahim. I mean, I watch a shit ton of Minnesota football, and I love Ibrahim. He is such good balance, and he's just a train, man. He's so good. But again, we have our interior offensive line / tackle already taken, and I mean, we can of course look at other people. Let's look at tackle still. And Alaric Jackson could be someone who we stick into guard actually. So kind of backfiring the idea of positional versatility, but I mean at this point, are you really going to complain if you have 2 tackles that work out? Alaric Jackson has a huge amount of risk because he was playing in a very, very good scheme in Iowa that trains guards and tackles very well. Offensive linemen do a very good job out of Iowa. You can see with George Kittle with his blocking, like they do a very good job with blocking. And Alaric Jackson got bitched last year by Chase Young, but it's Chase Young, you know, with some more time, and I think he deserves to be a guard. Which, I mean, again, Leatherwood was ranked number 26 overall. He was, I think, number 2 tackle. So, I mean, we could take like the number 2 tackle, and Alaric Jackson might not work out. But why the fuck not, guys? I'm a huge preacher of the offensive line. Come at me. I don't care. A really good value for the pick. Somebody who I think he's going to be a third-round type of guy. Has just way too much upside if he is able to clean up his game. I think that is going to be the ultimate. The ultimate test is like after he gets his game cleaned up, whether he can step it up or if he's just going to be left in the dust. Way too many good players that I've already taken here. Guys, I mean, I'm thinking about taking Ibrahim here. You know, we have our home run hitter / every down back, but we don't really have a power back if Leonard Fournette wants to be traded. And I don't think we should give him the money. And Mohamed Ibrahim is a great option at this point. So, again, let's not rule out everything yet. I mean, I already took Tyreek Smith as well. Let's just not be repetitive. Big Cat Bryant's here. We don't need these type of guys. Jordan Davis isn't bad at all. But I'm not getting excited about any of these guys. Let's go Ibrahim, you know? We're going to be getting rid of... We're not going to be paying good old Leonard Fournette back there because he's going to be wanting a lot of money. Like, let's just not. And let's maximize the amount of talent that we have on this roster. We could take a 5th-round guy instead of him. And let's just say we pay him, right? Or if he already got paid. I'm literally kind of in the dark on this situation, but I've heard that they're having bad contract talks. Then, I mean, you can trade, like, you can just get rid of him for a 5th-round type of guy. You know, eat a little bit of cap for a shit ton of savings in the long haul. I really don't like Javian Hawkins going to the Eagles because I know they'd use him really well. And I'm hugely against the Eagles. Here, I mean, man, there's a lot of good options, but I don't think we can pass up on Tariq Castro-Fields. I don't know too much. I don't know anything about him. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know shit about Tariq here, but that means like when I don't know, I kind of defer to TDN scouts. And I mean, you're having a 23 pick difference here, almost a full round difference in terms of value. And, I mean, you can never have too many corners. I know there's plenty of corners over in Jacksonville, but, I mean, what the hell is the problem with trying to get the most value out of your picks, right? I mean, let's go Tariq Castro-Fields out of Penn State. Again, I have no idea who he is. Don't come after me saying, oh, my God, he's not that good. It's like, listen, I'm just listening to whoever the hell these guys are, who are, they obviously know something about it. They've been doing this stuff for a very long time, and I'm sure they've learned from their mistakes. So, I'm going to trust them. I don't know who the fuck De'Ami Brown is, though. Honestly, Matt Bushman's a good pick. I took him for the Colts. That's actually kind of fun, seeing that I actually picked a pick that the AutoGen did. Yeah, Pete Werner. Yeah, so LA got the 2nd pick, if you guys didn't see my own video. So, I mean, that's why they're picking at the 2nd spot in each round. So, okay, let's look at some stuff, okay? Tight end, we could always look at an option here. We're not really going to get too good of a value, but Luke Farrell isn't bad at all. I've seen him play. He's somebody who can definitely have high upside. So it's somebody that we could be looking at, right? Todd Harris, we could always do. Des Fitzpatrick, I think I've already done, so don't really want to be too repetitive. Reggie Roberson could be here, but we have enough speed in this damn wide receiver core, guys. There ain't really any need to add some depth to this wide receiver core or anything. Like, I'm kind of getting excited about Luke Farrell here, guys. If we're going to be honest, Hufanga should not be rated this lowly. I really think he has a lot of potential, and even if he didn't live up to the standard last year, I think that he's still really solid. So we're going Luke Farrell here. Just add some extra depth with Josh Oliver on that team. You know, why not? Cade Otton is also somebody who I think is underrated. Elijah Vera Tucker out of USC is a great interior offensive lineman as well. I think that he is extremely underrated. Shane Buechele going to the Mile High City. That's going to be interesting. I think he's a beast. Josh Peterson. Okay, guys, so that's the pick. We're just going to pick a random fucking pick for the Jets. And if I were honestly the Jets here, why not get your best value? Almost 30 picks better with Elijah Moore, who I think is a pretty good guy. Who cares about that pick, though? That's going to be the picks. So let's take a quick look at it. So we got our quarterback of the future, Trevor Lawrence. We got our tackle / guard of the future in Leatherwood. We got our running back to actually add some extreme talent to this team. That's another plus. So you have 3 starters in the first rounds, which is pretty solid. Javon Holland's another starter in the second. Somebody who I think has way better value. And then Nick Bolton could be a great starter as well. I mean, if you transfer to a 3-4, start Nick Bolton next to Schobert, and then boom, you have a stud linebacker core if Nick Bolton actually learns. Alaric Jackson, somebody who could possibly work at guard, somebody you just take a shot on. Ibrahim, just your third down power back, not your third down back, but your power back. This is pretty solid. Adam is a 1-2 punch with ETN. He could also learn from Fournette if he's being a bitch and you can't get a trade for him, Castro Fields, always good to add depth at cornerback and great value for the pick. And then Luke Farrell, just why not? Take a shot on somebody who he doesn't look that bad at Ohio State. So, that's the picks, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I think this draft, I would be going batshit crazy over the top of this draft. Bottom of the draft didn't work as nicely as I thought it would, but man, the top of this draft is absolutely freaking insane. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the far side. Peace.